watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX 18. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK athletics.
I can't wait for the NFL draft. It's on April 29th when we get this all started. We're waiting to hear a bunch of Wildcats names called, and one of those, Drake Jackson, joining us now. And Drake, thank you so much for taking the time to talk a little bit of UK football and NFL football.
You guys have been great to me over the years. Thanks for having me on again.
Well, it's kind of crazy because you probably remember it just like we do. You sat down with our Alan Cutler back then, made your decision to go to UK, and now here you are looking at another big day right around the corner.
Isn't that crazy? It seems like it flies by. It feels like forever ago because Cutler isn't doing this stuff anymore. He's let his hair grow out and everything, but but I remember that day so well, and everything is. You guys have always put on a great production and always allowed me to kind of showcase what I'm doing and what's going on with my football career, and I couldn't be more appreciative.
Well, Drake, the NFL draft obviously right around the corner. Where's your head at right now? What are you feeling in this moment?
Yeah, it's such a period of unknowns. You have no idea if you're going to get picked. You have no idea when you're going to get picked. You have no idea where you're going to end up. So there's so many people ask you questions, and you don't really know what to tell them because the answer is, I don't know. The honest answer is, I don't know what's going to happen. I have a lot of confidence in what's going to happen, but ultimately you can only just go day by day, and that's what I'm doing, is trying not to think too much about it.
You had a chance to kind of woo some of the folks in the NFL with Pro Day, which you obviously didn't get to do as much as you wanted to, probably, but what do you hear from them, some feedback you get there, and what was it like going through Pro Day for you?
I can tell you what, the coaching that I received at the University of Kentucky is taking not only myself, but the other guys coming out in this year's class, really taking us very far. A lot of coaches in the league, a lot of scouts in the league recognize what we have here at Kentucky with the facilities, with the weight room, with the coaches that we have, and they know we're well coached. We put that on display for them when we meet with them, when we talk ball. So being well coached is probably one of the biggest attributes that we all have and that we're kind of showcasing in this time period.
Looking back at your 4 to 5 years here, 2017, your redshirt freshman season, Kentucky went 4-6. The next season, you all go 10-3. How have you seen Kentucky football change in the years that you've been here?
Yeah, I've said this multiple times. The first team meeting I was ever a part of when I first got to Kentucky was drastically different than the last one I was ever a part of. The mood, the energy, the way guys communicated with each other, the way the coaches interacted with the players, it's a complete 180. And there's so much more juice, there's so much more energy, happiness, because winning brings that, right? And now that we've established this winning culture, it's only catapulting. So it's getting so much better. I miss it already. I miss being in there with the guys. I'm happy with the decision I've made, but I've come back and been around those guys multiple times, and I've loved it every time. It's only getting better.
Kind of building off that a little bit, what kind of legacy do you feel like you and some of your teammates are leaving behind?
Well, a winning one, right? That's essentially what it all comes down to, wins and losses. And when some of us enrolled at Kentucky, we were known for losing, and we were known for basketball season, right? And now you see fans looking forward to football season. It's not just something that, it's a fall time thing. It's a year-round deal. They want to hear what happened at spring practice. They want to hear about recruits coming in. They want to hear about these new coaches that we have. And it's a great thing because we've changed. We're not done, or I guess they're not done, but it's becoming more and more of a winning program, winning culture, expectations, and that breeds excitement. And I'm just so excited to see what happens with this new offense and with the defense coming back, probably going to be stronger than ever. It's going to be a really fun year.
That is awesome. Big sighting for you and Landon Young tomorrow at KS Bar. What have been some of your most memorable interactions with Kentucky fans?
There's too many to remember. I can tell you that my favorite part of game day was the catwalk. And what was so cool about the catwalk was not only was it loaded with fans, but they knew your name. Whether you were on the field consistently or not, those fans did a great job of just understanding who their football team was. And I always really respected that they knew who the offensive linemen were. They knew who the walk-ons were. They kept track of who everybody was, and that made it fun for us as players. And that's part of why Landon and I want to do this signing in Lexington. We want to say thank you. We want to meet more fans because we weren't able to do catwalks this past year. We weren't able to interact, talk, answer some questions that people have. We understand how that works, and we enjoy doing it. I enjoy talking to those fans. So that's part of the reason why we're doing this on Friday, is so we get an opportunity to talk to people.
Drake, we look forward to seeing you out there. It's been a blast covering you all these years, and we certainly look forward to what's ahead for you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you all very much.
Stay right there. We're going to dip into the NBA and check out some of the BBN players next.